Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chase Jarvis. Not too long ago I did an unboxing of the Nikon DF. I gave you my first impressions. Well, lo and behold, another camera has come out since the last time we chatted here in the YouTube video lands. And that camera is the Nikon D4s, baby. S like slick, like smooth, like super sexy. And lo and behold, I want to give a shout out to my friends at Adorama. And this video here, plus a couple of my words, is going to be located in a little blog post or a review over at DP Review. So shout out to Adorama and shout out to DP Review while I do another unboxing video. This is like the early 2000s, only fast forwarded to now. And it's 2014. I'm unboxing the Nikon D4s. My first impressions, looking at the box, it looks exactly like all of the boxes I remember from the way back, going all the way back to the F5. It is very different box than the Nikon DF. The Nikon DF was matte black, it was flat and had a much cooler look than this one here, but who gives a crap about the box, right? That's what you're saying. I'm just trying to give it to you like it's coming out of my brain. So these are like warranties and things and guides, but we don't need sneaking manuals, straps. Put this over here. Let's go into these are my favorite little trinkets here. Actually, I hate these things. Cables, cords. That is battery charger, battery. I don't even know what that is. I'm not going to go any deeper. I have everything that I need because we're getting to the real meat of the matter right now, which is it's in cellophane. You're not supposed to put your children in cellophane, so don't do this to your children. I suppose it's okay for cameras. Feels exactly like the D4 that I have carried around for the last several years, but it's got that fancy S after it. Initial impressions, it feels exactly like the D4, which is to be expected. They typically do these S models as a sort of a next issue, a little upgrade. That's one of the reasons that the box and all that stuff is going to be the same too. If you're getting picky about it, I'm going to put a battery in here. They usually ship with a charge, so you can actually do what I'm doing right now, which is a plus. Let's hope Nikon didn't let us down. In fact, they did not. I can actually take a picture with this camera, and actually I brought a lens, so I can actually look through this thing and see if there's anything that I see different from what I'm used to. I'm going to move this thing so you can see what I'm doing. Voila. Take that hood off, take this guy off. First thing I noticed is that this screen here looks really nice. It's different than what I remember in the past, and ooh, that sounds good. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. I love the sound of that shutter. It sounds just the same as the D4. What else do I notice off the bat here? I notice these two buttons on the back. These guys are just a little bit different. They've got a full sort of cat tongue feel to them, as opposed to they used to have these just little spikies around the outside edge. Very, very similar. Maybe another little button, or maybe another little guy here on the side, but I think, oh yeah, another one of those. I'm not quite sure what that guy is, but it feels basically like the same exact camera, which is a pretty good thing. Let me run through a couple of quick specs that I know. The big deal on this thing for video is that it's 1080, 60. So you get slow motion at a full 1080, which the last D4 did not have. No tango. On the still side of things, do you hear that? That was, yeah, it's definitely 11 frames a second there as opposed to 10 on the D4. What other little knickknackies? They added, there's some cool new features for time-lapsing as well. I think there's a smoothing feature, which I'm not quite sure I would use that, but they've got it. And I think you can actually play to, you can record to two devices instead of just to the card. You can record to an external device. You can adjust the audio while you're recording, which depending on how that actually works, could be interesting. But in order to get the full, that's, I guess, let me back up. In order to get the full mojo, you're going to want to check out, DP Review does a very good job, and I'm not going to try and even compete with those camera reviews. This is a first impression. My first impression is this feels awesome. It doubles as a weapon, or you can pound nails with this thing because It's built very tough. That's I guess my first impression is that I like it. If you remember my DF, this video right here, review, I had some awkward feelings about that. I have no awkward feelings about this, just love. And I hope they continue to push the envelope. Eric, what did I miss? Anything else?
Extra ISO range.
Oh yeah, higher ISO range, that's nice. That's the thing that I think Nikon does better than anyone else in the world is their ISO. You can shoot in the dark, basically. But signing off, I hope you enjoyed. This was my first impression. Again, I get my stuff from Adorama. You can buy this camera there. Deep Reviews, where you should get all the information. They've got all kinds of detailed stuff, and of course, they link to everybody in the world too. So, there you go. That's what I think about the D4s. Have a lovely day.